Our saw table now has a top. Not the final top, but the first layer of it. As you can see, I even sanded down the surface here of the table saw top and gave it a coating of a rust preventative paint. Actually, it's a rust converter. I will go ahead and give this here a wet sanding down and put the final layer of paint on it, whatever color I choose. I really like the look of the black and red, and I would love to keep black and red, but I'm just not sure that being outside at a top made of cast iron, being painted flat black is necessarily the way to go. I see a lot of burnt arms in my future, so I'm probably going to go with something like a gray on the top. So yeah, saw is coming along nicely. I had to put this top on here at least, so I could build the other cabinet that goes in the back now, because the fence needed a place to ride, and if it didn't have some kind of a top to sit on top of, it was just going to kind of droop down, and that's not going to work. So now that I've got that done, I can go ahead and finalize the last cabinet here. And there we go. I have full tiltability in the table saw now. Nothing hits. You can kind of see right there. You can see there's enough of a gap there. There's enough of a gap underneath the top of the bench and the motor. I'll try and scoot in here a little better. There we go. And I built a framework that will run right around in here, and then that framework will be what the board here will screw onto to block off the back of the motor and everything to keep the dust under control. I have one block of wood there already. It's got to be secured in yet, but it's there. All I did is I took a piece of wood and doubled it up. I've got to finish securing it down too now. And what that'll also help do is that block of wood actually runs all the way to the front of the saw, and it's only doubled up here in the back. I'm going to actually do the same thing on this side of the saw, and what I think that will do is actually help control the amount of dust that would come out from underneath the saw and come out. If it comes out back here, I don't care too much. Remember, we're going to have the dust collection completely encased in here pretty much. As you can see, I've been running the saw and she really does kick up a lot of dust there. So yeah, that's what we're going to do there. Probably won't get much more of this done today. Sun's starting to go down. It's starting to get chilly out again. But I think I got a lot of progress made. The cabinet's built and in. One layer of the top is on. All that's left now is for a 1/2 inch piece of MDF, which should work out perfect. I'm still debating if I want to shim the saw or not and just go with a 3/4 inch piece. I might do that too. I don't know, because, well, you know, everything's going to sag over time. I'm sure it's going to happen. The wood's going to settle and whatnot. So yeah, I might end up doing that. Don't know yet. Okay, I'm starting to ramble here, so I'm just going to cut this off and get the videos up. Here's the framework quick that I built. That's going to go in there to hold that back plate on. So, alright, good night.